What's up, geeks and gamers? My name is Drementfh, and welcome to Thorium Gaming, and it's time to hop back into Blood and Jade. Now that we're actually have time to sit down and play again. I've been on the road so much in the last month, it's not even funny. So, memory serves, we are at war with pretty much everybody in the center of Cathay. Mostly the Dark Elves of the Blessed Dread. And we did just make peace with the Ratmen, but they're going to become an issue later on, I'm betting. So, we do have a level up here on Feng Ma, so we're going to take the chance to level her up right now. Stone Ground Stance, Jade Shield. Yeah, we're going to have to go with that so we can get Evasion and get up to Constellation of the Dragon, because that's a huge spell for us. Now, we could engage the Dark Elves, but we just captured this city. The garrison's really weak, and we want to save Feng Ma as much as possible because we do have the Von Karstein Blade, which, yeah, we definitely want to hang on to. So we're going to pull her back, I think. That's probably the safest course of action, considering Loki or Fellheart's right there.
Lord of Yin and Yang.
We don't want to lose that army, so yeah, we're going to pull her back.
Agreed.
That is not our flag, is it? No, it is not.
Master of Feng
So Miao Ying is going to be able to come over here and fight this battle here, and it's going to be a decisive victory. We don't even need to worry about it. There's way too many forces on our side. But we will venerate the ancients to restore our troops a little bit. The Saber Skin were apparently destroyed. Alright, so all of that's looking good. Threat was reduced on the Great Bastion.
Warden of the Great Bastion.
But Miao Ying is now going to start making her way south. Well, Yan Yu gonna make her way up north. And if memory serves, we didn't have a alchemist in Feng Ma's army. So that was going to be Wu Zhizhu. Yeah, that was going to be what we were going to do. She's going to meet up with Feng Ma here. And Tu Yong, we do have an army here. But it's not really a problem to us just yet.
Erect a shrine to our ancestors.
So we'll put Tu Yong into the city here. We got 6 and 6 on the crossbows and everything else. Just gonna hold there for now. Miao Ying does have another level though, so it's always so hard to choose with her, but we're gonna go for imposing range and then get persistent fire. Eventually working our way up to Eye of the Storm. Juzu is available to get her final level of Final Transmutation. And Heng Chen is going to get Chain Lightning. Now, Chain Lightning is incredibly important on the battlefield. We do have so many Chaos forces out there that we could deal with, but now is not the time. We are perfectly balanced, which is good. We don't really need Kunlan to have... it's going to be a waste of everything else. So we're going to skip that one. We're going to leave the compass on the Celestial Lake, because that's where we need it right now. And there is some place where we could build outposts. But we don't want them on any of our Cathayan forces. Because, well, we can already get Cathayan troops. What we can get, though, is Empire troops. Eventually. Well, Yan Yu might get some Empire troops on the next turn. But let's see what happens. We're pushing towards turn 50. Things are going to start to get interesting here. And that's pretty much what we expected.
We are order. They are rubble.
See if we can draw out the Blessed Dread. It's okay losing that city. It's fine. It's just a matter of fighting through and taking over what cities we can. Now, I'm pretty sure that the ruins that are over, well, after this, well, we'll take a defensive alliance with the Eastern River Lords. It's fine. The city of the Shogungun is probably Skaven. Yeah, we'll take the long way. We don't really need the gold that well. Or that much. Celestial Cuisine, an ogre man-eater, long Cathay's employ, finally journeys back to his homeland. Yeah, so that's nice and cool. Plus reputation from Greece's gold tooth.
I stand apart. I shall claim it.
So Miao Ying's gonna go down there.
Be obeyed.
And we'll
Adorn
get
my
Tu
chamber
Yong to
in
go
finery.
into Mingzhu. Be worth it to upgrade that city too.
Dragon-blooded sugar
And
gun.
Feng Ma is going to continue up the river.
Full speed ahead.
So we can regroup and come back at the Blessed Dread from a different angle. And possibly deal with the Skaven too, because we were all over the place with them. And they are at war with the Blessed Dread, are they not? No, they're not. Who are they at war with?
Ashing our blood in dirt.
Oh, mostly
Blazing
the
shadow
Cathayan
dark.
nations.
Fools.
But while we're in here, let's check out some
Onga.
quick deals. We don't want anything with the Dissenter Lords.
Hold
Lord Magistrate.
Fire and metal.
The Western
Natural
provinces
ortho-
are not really doing that well.
Eternal.
We could get the Celestial Loyalists on our side. Before we look into that, though, let's take a peek at what they have up here.
Desert storm.
Because we know that the Dark Elves are going that way.
Failure.
The
Wei
dragons
Jin as
would
a
have-
city is incredibly important to us. And it could be kind of a crux turning point. So yeah, let's
Miao
go
Ying,
in here
the magistrates, welcome.
and see if we can
Cathay.
confederate with them.
City Commander.
And we are heavy into Yin.
The Lord Magistrate stands ready.
Let us get rid of that army. Now we're into Yang. But the buildings here should give us access to the Spice Market, and then as we go up we'll get Paradise Gardens, the Temple of Two Moons, and the Celestial Court. That's going to be important later on. So we'll let that keep going and we'll upgrade our barracks building there.
It shall please the dragons.
Yeah, and you? We're going to toss you into
Rations will be
encamp
provided.
stance.
Sent by our
Not
ancestors.
seeing any other enemy forces. What can you get for allied soldiers? You can get archers. Oh, we can't quite afford to get the Empire Knights. Need a little bit more allegiance with them, so we'll have to just wait there.
Shaper of the Eight Winds.
And this is Feng Ma's Astromancer, so... Oh, so many things that are tempting, but we'll get another point in Curse of the Midnight Wind.
Forbidden elixirs.
And back home here, we can get the final rank of the Nangao Forge. Fire Rain Silo to get the rocket batteries, which would be awesome. We can upgrade our... Well, we can actually get our cavalry, our corral, so we can start getting up towards the Great Longman Riders. We do have to get the 9th wall to help us out over time. And we're going to need to get an Alchemist Tower. Oh, is it worth waiting to get the Alchemist Tower right away? Oh, the Celestial Barracks too. Oh, yeah, we're going to have to wait on the Celestial Barracks. It's much more important than the Longma Riders right now. Cathay, I kind of run as an infantry-based faction, so we'll see how this works out. And it might get a little interesting right here. But we're going to bring Miao Ying down to deal with the Blessed Dread.
Heed my words well. For Cathay to remain.
Yeah, we'll take a trade agreement with Greasus. Oh yeah, we'll just have to sacrifice our battle time there. Some experience. Take the money right now. because that might let us get Celestial Guard, and they are much, much more effective than the Jade Warriors and everything else that we have. So eventually we'll be taking Feng Ma back up there to have her go through and get an entire Celestial army, which would be great. So is some Terracotta Sentinels. Oh, it would be nice to see what they're at. Not bad. They could take extra cargo, or they could replenish their forces. You know what? Let's grab the medicine. The cargo's not going to be a big deal. Alright, so Tu Yong gained a level. And we're going to get Strength of Yang. And the Jade Shield.
A tool worthy of a dragon.
That's the Deathmaster Snicked himself. Now, I would be tempted to send Miao Ying down to the east to deal with our elvish friends there. But if we send her down through the middle here, it's kind of hard to predict what's going to happen.
Now we march.
So what we'll do is we'll kind of split the difference.
Of the Nine.
Inevitably, we're going to have to go back to war with the Skaven.
Young shows the way.
And we'll get our spice market coming up.
Student of forbidden science.
We row for Cathay. We sail.
We do not want to come over to the shore just yet.
Sea winds guide us.
Let their feet become a fleet.
And there we go. Feng Ma's now got an alchemist, so we can use Jingpo as a turning point. Now, wasn't there something we could do right away with them? No. We gotta wait one more level in the city, which means we need to wait until he gets 4. Let's go up to Nangao and get ourselves the Celestial Barracks to get ourselves Dragon Guard, and then we can get Dragon Guard Crossbowmen. And if we upgrade our Celestial Observatory, we can get War Compasses. And then once that's done, once we hit the final level in Nangao, we can get Terracotta Sentinels, which I kind of want. We've been waiting a long time to get them.
Shogungan Lord reporting.
Now, yeah, and you, can you actually hire some Empire Knights just yet? You can't. We have 22 allegiance with that. With the Midlanders.
Celestial ancestors.
So we'll just move you up a little bit. You're just going to keep your eyes on the Great Wall. And we'll let it go to the others. It's nice to be back home and able to sit down and game and hang out with you guys. It's been a while. But work is work and I love what I do, so yeah, there is that. A couple of Cirque shows in there. Boney M of all things. For anyone who doesn't get that reference, it's Ra Ra Rasputin. Really good catchy song. Disco, not really my thing, but also did 3 Days Grace in there too, so that's a lot of fun. Alright, so we got a fair bit of coin for our caravan being completed. A Frostworm Skull, Vanguard deployment, and missile resistance for everything in the army. We might send that over to Feng Ma, depending on whether she's got... Oh, it's armor. Yeah, we might have to leave that there then. But first things first, let's go to the Ivory Road. We have 2 of them returning to the capital. And where can we send our caravan for the most profit? Well, we could send it to Marienburg to get a 6920 some odd. Where will that route take us? Oh, lots of dangerous territory. But then it equals out and eases up a little bit. So you know what, we're going to dispatch that there, because it'll be fine. Now Miao Ying, I have no idea where that Deathmaster is going.
I will make my father proud.
It would be an option. He's got a whole bunch of Skaven Slades.
Speak with care. Yes, yes. No mercy in Eshen.
We have 2 turns remaining before we can do that properly.
The great
I have no
enemy
idea
must be
where the
resisted.
Death Master's gonna go.
The
So
storm
Miao Ying can just follow him a little bit.
The dragon-blooded. My ancestors require it.
Oh, Pyrrhic victory, where we lose almost all of our troops. Gets rid of the peasants for the most part, though. You know, we're gonna have to do it that way, and then I can retreat Feng Ma back and start getting her a better army, because we were gonna swap those out for Celestial Guard anyway.
Earn the Emperor's love.
And we'll take the treasury.
This time.
That was a massive battle. Immune to storm and reef attrition, which is cool. Considering I think our plan for Feng Ma is going to be over here in the water. There is a sea lane, which will be nice. Now Feng Ma can get evasion and constellation of the dragon and might of heaven and earth is going to be big. But we also want bound spell Earthblood. So much that we got to get for him. First things first, though, magic reserves.
A tool worthy of a dragon.
And we can scrap both of those peasant
Forgive
units.
us our failures.
Only the worthy may serve.
I know it seems a little bit silly to just sacrifice an army like that, but there is method to my madness and madness to my method.
Windshaper. Fate
Hopefully
reveals
the
the heart.
Skaven don't call my bluff on it, though.
Offspring of dragons. Wherever Cathay needs me.
Now, Yan Yu, are you able to get some Empire Knights? Not quite yet. One more turn should see you with them. Get some Jade Warriors here, though. So what we'll do is we'll get you to go into the Dragon Gate.
Born to rule.
And we've got 2 units of peasants. So what we can do
Does the
is
spirit
disband both of
dragon
those units of
approve?
peasants. And get a couple
I
more
will not
crossbowmen with
tolerate
shields. And they'll come out as a better rank, which would be nice.
Magistrate stands ready.
Ah, this is one of our
I can
caravans.
visualize it.
Hidden stores, better scales.
Surely a gift from the dragon.
It's gonna be good there. And building upgrades. We have lots of building upgrades. Now, Kunlan doesn't really have anything too special to it. There's no threat on the Great Bastion right now, so we can kind of ignore that one. What's our outpost in Midland look like? You must be in a military alliance to get it. So, what is our standing with Midland looking like?
I lead. Arbonis.
Sigma's will.
Who calls?
Not looking too good. Military access and a military
Celestial
alliance.
ancestors.
Don't even see them in the top little bit. There's Nordland in there, but I don't see Midland anywhere. Which kind of sucks. Not aggression pacts. Oh, the Spirits of Shanlin. So many tough calls.
The over-tyrant. You're all right, despite your lackeys.
So,
Xiaomen.
The dragon.
By the cruel seas.
Alright, so we got it kind of sorted out there. And eventually here, we're going to be going to war once again with the Ratmen. So we're going to try and keep Miao Ying in line with the Death Master. But I don't want to do that while there's all these Skaven slaves here. So much going on, and we did take a massive hit to our forces overall. Upgrade some of our cities, though. And we can grab ourselves another Alchemist Tower in Nangao. I'd love to get the Fire Rain rocket batteries, but we're not really needing them for sure just yet. A little bit sporadic in my brain right now. I'm pretty tired still. Like, gained quite the sleep debt being on the road that much. 10-hour car rides. Yeah, wasn't fun. Did that like 4 or 5 times this month. So, yeah, it was not cool. Only downside to the job. But now we're back, so we're gonna have fun. We're gonna focus on that. Bray herds come. So we've got beastmen running around.
The Emperor's chosen daughter.
Alright, you're gonna keep up with the Death Master, because we want to be able to take care of him should anything bad happen. Feng Ma is gonna go get an army built up around her. And we pretty much figured that they'd taken the city of the Shogungun.
The dragon-blooded.
But now we know for sure. So what we can do is pull Tu Yong back, get her some more
Wind Shaper.
force.
To serve me is a
We're gonna do
privilege.
one more round of
I
recruitment
expect
here,
loyalty, efficiency,
and then we're gonna go out and start
calm.
messing around with the forces of chaos. Got some building upgrades that we could do. There's not really much point here. We'll get that for growth. For a little bit of harmony. It's all we can do right now. I don't know what... Oh, it looks like the rats are going after the Warpstone Desert. I'm hoping that the western provinces will deal with them. I mean, we did just confederate, so we're having a few issues here.
All
Any
right.
trade agreements?
What?
Tribe Lord.
You know, we should probably take a defensive alliance with the Over-Tyrant. That makes the mountain passes slightly safer for our
Is
caravans.
it time?
So I'll have to deal with that. I'll be getting some cool stuff here in a minute. Alright, so let's let the other nations do their thing and see what's up. And Yan Yu just gained Musterer. Recruitment cost minus 5%, so that's always cool. Where is the Death Master going? I don't like this. It's hard to keep track of him. Now the Blessed Dread... Oh, there's the Chaos Army there. Join war gains... Heralds of the Tempest. No, we're not doing that right now. Well, it's a good thing that we were bringing Miao Ying back, because apparently the Twisted Twins are up there. Jade Warrior crossbows or Ogre Bulls? Well, we've got crossbows with shields, Iron Hail Gunners. We've got lots of archers. So let's take the Sword Brothers. We got a Trickster's Helm, which is actually a really awesome piece of armor. Look at all our people.
Dragon. Ride upon lightning.
Ooh, not too... Wow, they've got some Chaos Warriors of Tzeentch with halberds, some Forsaken of Tzeentch, a few demons. They still have those Doom Knights, which kinda sucks, but we'll deal with it.
Natural authority. Shenyang
Feng Ma
shows
can
the
just
way.
keep moving up there.
It shall be effortless.
Do you actually have a... You don't even have any armor, so we can actually give you the Trickster's Helm. What do you have for talismans? Got a Luck Stone. Crystal of Kunlan. We gotta build Feng Ma up. Do you have any extra arcane items? Not really. We did just pick up a Talisman of Endurance from that. Not really much there. But we do have a lot of ancillaries now, too. But they're all spread over a whole bunch of different people. Just gotta make sure that they're on a caravan. So our ancillaries can't do much for us right now. Alright, so
It
Yan
suits
Yu,
my purposes.
we know where the Twisted Twin is. Ooh, we have a bunch of Chaos Aligned baddies up there.
Celestial ancestors.
So I think we'll actually get some more
Service
Jade
is every
Warriors.
Cathayan's duty.
Then we can get some more Crossbowmen.
Offspring of dragons. Fly
You
the
can go back to
Emperor's
Kunlun.
flag.
Tough call. We still got those rats running around everywhere. Not a big deal. I think our brother
I concur.
took care of the Ratman army that was down there. Get +4 control in all provinces because we're still balanced right now.
Effort.
Haven't been able to get an army there. But what we can do is whip all the way back over here. And
I will be obeyed.
we can get ourselves a set of Empire Knights. Because their cavalry is just better than ours.
No harmony.
At least that's what I found anyway. And we can upgrade our Nangao Forge too. To a Fire Rain Silo. See what Village the Curseling does too.
Chaos sends chaff against us.
Kind of convenient that we were following the Ratmen all the way up here and allowing Miao Ying to be in place to deal with the Twisted Twin. Kind of got lucky there. It's a close victory. We're not going to lose any forces.
Stand against evil. They have no other word. The City of Smoke is poised.
We don't want to join a war against that just yet. We've got too many wars going on as is.
I will.
To arms in Zheng Yang's name.
Oh, we lost a fair bit of forces there.
Workers.
We're getting Zinchian corruption. Do you actually have a Swordmaster available to you yet? No? Well, you do now. That'll take your upkeep down a little bit.
Miao Ying, favored daughter.
Persistent fire.
The tempest grows ever stronger.
And we'll take Flaming for her Metallurgical Shift. And Cheng should be able to get the last ring of Chain Lightning and Arcane Conduit, so more Winds of Magic flowing in.
I stand apart. Serve me, serve the Emperor.
You're not even in position to start recruiting those yet.
Lord of Yin and Yang. There is merit.
The storm abides. On
Let's get Miao Ying over here.
When Miao
She
Ying
should be able to
asks,
recruit
you
Celestial.
answer.
I could have sworn it was... Oh, it's not finished just yet.
Ready to defend. Replenish your strength. Fly the black and silver.
Alright, so that works out there.
Born to rule. I
Tu
will
Yong.
not tolerate sloth. Serve and honor your ancestors.
Increase your forces. And I can't see what's going on with the Blessed Dread right now, but it can't be good for us. Anything that deals with them, it never really is. Kind of want to get another Shogun Gun. Because they get some pretty cool spells for
Shogungan Lord
that
reporting.
particular aspect. Yin and Yang.
Celestial ancestors.
Magical reserves, and you'll get Chain Lightning next level.
Kiss of the burning winds.
No.
Yes, they're out there now. We don't have the same amount of forces.
To serve me is a privilege.
We got 4 archers, so we'll get another
Service
pair of
is
archers.
every Cathayan's duty.
Right now, it's just basically playing the upgrade game and hope that we can hold out. There's not really much we can do at the moment. And we can actually get Grand Observatory, so extra recruitment for Astromancers, recruitment capacity, and recruit rank for Astromancers, so that's going to be good now that we have Jim Poe. We still got to worry about the Death Master here.
Miao Ying.
Old magistrate.
Shoji is one of our caravan masters.
Our supremacy is assured.
Now's the time.
Alright, so that works out all well and good. Is there anything we can do with our diplomacy right now?
Carve and know that I have a pot ready for all.
Making friends with the ogres is always a good thing.
Sigma
Mistress.
What? Must feast. You've proven yourself useful to the Over Tyrant. You, Cathay.
Wind Shaper.
Well, that didn't hurt us at all, now that we are allied with Greece's Gold Tooth. One thing we gotta worry about right at this exact moment is what happens to the Death Master, and what happens to all of his armies down here. It's gonna be a little bit tight, but we'll see how it works out. Let's let the turn roll in. Probably fight the next battle. It's just I'm pretty tired, so manually controlling right now seems like a bad idea. And since Feng Ma's army is going to get a complete overhaul, sucks that we had to sacrifice that many units, but yeah, it is what it is. Sometimes I make pretty poor tactical decisions. We know this already. Yeah, you know what? We'll actually just pay up on that one. Greece's Gold Tooth. All right.
Expect loyalty, efficiency, and harmony.
So let's
Service
get
is every Cathayan's
those, and those. Be able to get rocket batteries on this. We have enough for other armies. Do we have... Yes, we could balance it out. So it's +1 yin, +1 yang. So if we get
alchemist
her
of Shangya.
and him,
Astromancer of Grand Cathay.
we send those over to join
The heavens will provide.
our army in the wall here.
Alchemist of Shangya. I know of a method.
Oh, it could be a bad choice to start the war with the rats. We only have
Child
2
of
Yong
the
dealing
night.
there, and we're going to send Feng Ma down this way to deal with the Dark Elves. Just got to keep eyes on the mountain passes here. We do know that there's Skaven here, so we're probably all Skaven slaves.
Favors
Let's get
daughter.
set
I allow it.
for the next turn
Tend to
to
your wounded.
possibly going to war. We don't know how many soldiers the rats lost taking the Shrine of the Alchemist,
The burning wind holds
but we'll see.
court here.
I will be obeyed.
2 Yong, we're just gonna ignore that. And Jinshin Kang. Solve problems there. Might as well get
Of Warpstone,
Wu Hui Zhuan Yuan.
the Iron Dragon's disciple.
Helps us there. Upgrade some buildings. And let the turn pass and see what ends up happening. We can always reclaim Wei Jin and Mingzhu if we have to. I'd rather not, but it is kind of a option. Considering we're going to be going back to war with the Ratmen here pretty quick, so... Oh, this could be bad. And then Feng Ma will come out of nowhere and just start rolling over them. We're going to use her to come down from the north. And we'll take the long way because we don't want to mess with the ogres. Kunlan's getting raided a little bit.
The Great Bastion.
Do not see Skaven Lord
Only
anywhere.
the Great Bastion.
And we have the
Emperor
ogres on our
loves
side.
it. Make a watchtower of it.
Of course, now everything's altered. Scalpos, if he goes to Jinpo, our garrison should be able to handle it. Should. That's the theory, anyway.
There is merit in this.
Kazrak One Eye has 2 armies.
A thoughtful maneuver.
We have a bunch of good garrisons everywhere, so that's not too big of a deal. And there's the Death Master.
The Storm Dragon.
He's the one that I'm worried about. Now we have Eye of the Storm. So, huge
I
amount of
was
damage
born
bonus to
to wield it.
Feng Ma, or Miao Ying.
Serve
Let's grab
and
another
honor your ancestors.
Celestial. And a
I
cannon.
will not tolerate sloth.
Natural authority. I will not tolerate sloth.
You've got 2 people coming in, so that'll
Power
put
in the
us
blood.
up to 20 right there. You should be able to fight there.
Shugengan Lord reporting.
Now it's just a matter of holding on to what we got and advancing. And shifted into yin balance. We don't have any place that we can get any yang buildings. We could do one in Wei Jin, but we're gonna need that last slot for our Paradise Gardens. Does one of these give us 2? No, we already got all those buildings. So we'll just have to stay balanced there for the moment.
Alchemist ready. I will rid them of all fatigue.
Celestial artifacts shall be mine.
These are
Only Shen Yong could do
halberds,
that.
aren't they? They shielded? Yes, they're shielded. So why are we even getting Jade
Cathay
Warriors
has
in
no
there?
need of wastrels.
It's going to take time to build up that army. So, get that going for us right now, and we'll just have to wait. Now here's to hoping that we don't have to fight the Death Master right away.
I rarely permit such.
Join war against the Darkland Orcs? Not at the moment. We have a mutual war right now, Greases. Just surrounded by enemies. If we can hammer out the rats and the Blessed Dread, we can start moving south. Cut around and come back to the west. Definitely help us out. Again, we don't know what in-game pattern we're going to get. Okay, so we can get Peasant Archers or Jade Warriors. Let's get the Jade Warriors for there.
celestial Miao Ying.
Alright, where did the Death Master go? I am not seeing him anywhere.
Move as one.
That is a little bit worrying.
Take rest while you can.
Not seeing him anywhere.
It is my calling.
I must make the Emperor notice.
Alright, so we've got one set of archers. We can get a second set of shielded archers up here. And another cannon.
Loyalty, efficiency, and harmony.
Offspring of dragons.
Have to wait on that one. Building upgrade. Kunlun can get upgraded. So can our diamond mine, so that's more important. Compass will keep on Celestial Lake, because we need that for right now. Really got to question where that Death Master went. Let's see. And let's check our
Mate ritual.
Thunder Guts are at war with the Knights of Kaldor. We don't really want to do that.
Highborn son.
Do not even consider common ground. Consume.
Ready. Yes?
Hey, we can get an alliance with
Approach us,
Midland.
friend, and make your offer. All right.
Which means next turn we'll be able to upgrade our outpost there. We hope.
Child of the Nine. My men reveal
Alright, let's see how this works out for us. Okay, our heroes are going to join up with that army, and then we can...
My ancestors require it.
I kind of want to push Yanyu southeast to deal with the problems that we're having with the Blessed Dread and the rats down there. Be a good way to level her up. We don't know where Lokir Fellheart is either. And right now I'm kind of willing to sacrifice some of the cities on the east out there to not necessarily bait Lokir, but to have forces in place while we build up Feng Ma's army to send her back out. You know what, we'll pay up again, because we need that army to be okay.
Storm Dragon.
Now, do we see the Death Master anywhere? We do not. Scalpos is there. So we're just going to have to go on faith that the Death Master isn't anywhere that can cause us too much issue.
Urgency is our watchword.
Is there anywhere we can go that's not attrition?
Sent by the
Well, if we can't do it that way, we'll just move her down there. Alright, so Feng Ma is out of recruiting.
and honor your ancestors. Service
And we'll get
is
another
every
set of archers on the
Cathayan's
next
duty.
turn.
Born to rule.
Not seeing any other Skaven armies. It's only a size 15
The
army.
dragon's command.
Scalpos really can't do much, and Feng Ma's going to be coming in here pretty quick. So if we can push, that'd be nice. We might be able to take the Celestial Monastery and the Village of the Moon, and maybe go into the Jadewind Mountains. That would really, really cripple the Ratmen from being able to do anything.
No scum.
Oh, Sever Claw Aspiring Champions.
Scheme all you wish. You are doomed.
What's the garrison at the crossroads? Not too big, not too bad.
Refused.
It's mostly Marauders. They do have some Chaos Warriors, though, so that's a big
Natural
thing.
authority.
Shogun
We'll wait a
Lord
turn for that and send it
reporting.
out. get a little bit of growth and some more harmony balance. That should actually put us back into balance. That would be nice. But while we didn't fight any battles this time, that's probably going to do it for this week, guys. If you liked the video, please consider hitting that like button. If you'd like to join up with the 232 and join me in this or other Let's Plays, just hit that subscribe button. And make sure you turn your notifications on so you don't miss when a new video goes out. Remember, guys, life is a game, so play to win. And until next time, take care.